enjoying your evening at this amazing reception. For those of you guys that don't know me, I'm Kelsey, and I'm the bride or Caitlin's younger sister. Some of you guys may know me as the maid of honor, but in reality, this is not true. I'm not Caitlin's maid, and I never will be. I do not clean up after her. She cleans up after me. So you could call me either the best lady, the best sister, Caitlin's idol, or anything but Caitlin's maid. So I don't think a lot of people can say that they have such a smart, funny, amazing, perfect, beautiful sister in the whole world. But I'm so happy to say that Caitlin can say this about me, because I am a great younger sister. But seriously, I remember when Caitlin and Dane first started dating. They were both sophomores in high school, just little ones that couldn't drive. And me being the younger sister, I remember coming to the kitchen and my sister telling me that she had a date. I immediately flipped out, screaming like, "Oh my God, Caitlin, even she's a boy." But then figuring out that this guy went to Hutch, I was like, I have to be able to go to the first date in the car. So it took many hours of yelling at my sister and trying to convince her to let me go in the car. But I finally got approval, and we were in the parking lot at the Hutchinson movie theater, classic first date, waiting for Dane to pull up next to us, which is obviously the groom. And we're waiting, and I'm like, when is this guy gonna pull up? And then all of a sudden, I see this neon orange moped pull in, with a helmet on, of course. And this is Dane. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, who is she going on a date with? This guy is goofy, he is weird, which, obviously, if you guys know Dane, this is confirmed. He is a weird guy, but we love him. So yeah, Caitlin and Dane, crazy first date. I was there to witness it. But for those of you guys that do know Dane and Caitlin very well, you would know that they love to cook. Whether this be cooking a carrot cake that they love to make, I swear, every time they're over together, or some pasta, or a TikTok recipe, they're constantly making something new. And so after tonight, Caitlin and Dane, invite or not, I will be at your house to receive a home-cooked meal, because who doesn't want a home-cooked meal? But I would have to say that Dane is the better cook. I think that he kind of has the better qualities in that area. He loves to cook meat, constantly talking about which rubs he's using on meat with my dad at the dinner table, talking about if he smoked it, if he did it in the oven, or just something constantly. So I would say that Dane has the upper hand in the cooking. So those conversations will not be missed. But I would say that Dane also has a special gift of gift giving people. Whether this be a couple Christmases ago when he got us a giant stick to help put our shoes on, which I don't know how you're shopping and you're like, oh, I want to get this for my girlfriend's family. It helps them put on their shoes. But I mean, my brother still uses it today. Or even the time when I came home to see a giant squishmallow. And when I mean giant, I mean it was literally this big, and it took up 2 seats on our couch. But he said it was cute, so he wanted to buy it for us. So we have a giant squishmallow in our living room. But I would say there are some pros to being Caitlin's sister as well. This could be either, having a good reputation in school, having someone to idolize, or even having someone to wash my dirty dishes when she's home from college. Caitlin's home, I know I could throw it in the sink and she'll wash it for me. Or even going out with Caitlin, I know that I can just leave my credit card at home because Caitlin's got me, which older sister duties. But seriously, me and Caitlin have grown up together, whether this being from being best friends and sharing a room together, having bunk beds and playing together every day, to then later when Caitlin got older, hating me, and we hated each other, I guess. And she had to move out of the room and get her own room. And then again, being best friends, just not living in the same room. So Caitlin is someone that I've always idolized, and someone that I would love to be like when I get older. So I'm so happy for her and Dane today, celebrating their special day and the future that holds for them and all the adventures that are to come. So I hope you guys have a great night, and cheers.